inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Yo. Yo.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And we'll get this to the 32.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing now is Stroud. Fighting to stay upright.
No! But there go that A.
That time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
Right there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Here we go.
Stroud.
Hold on. Run that playback. I think I seen something I like.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical.
Where are you going? Right there.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Oh. What the hell he doing on the floor? What the fuck he doing on the floor? What the fuck? What the hell? What the hell?
Against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. An inside run with Jenkins. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jenkins.
Yeah, nigga. This Quinshawn, this my certified big nigga. I made Quinshawn for it. These moments like this. Quinshawn, you're made for these moments.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And this is good.
No.
It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now.
Bruh, that was my pick. Hold on. I'm going to lock in, so they better stop fucking with me.
Enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room.
Bruh, he in the out route.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, Herbert. Short throw.
Dude, look at the ass up. So I can't do that as my safety.
5 or 6. Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Herbert off of play action. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. Now whistles and a timeout with 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. Drops this underneath, it's Mitchell.
That's real savage.
Tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up a second and a yard. At the 39-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have a Saints first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. After the run, now Herbert to throw.
God damn, bro, I be right there. Listen, catch the ball. Stop last second reacting.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Outright to Smith and Jigba. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Bro, what the fuck?
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
that's good for a Jets first down. Here we go.
Stroud to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Come on, cuz.
And it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jets first down. A gain of 11.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. He was able to get away initially on that play, but ultimately not much space to roam.
Great job there by them containing him, because you mentioned he got away initially, and how many times does that end up with a guy taking off for 15 or 20 yards? Here, the support was there, and they made the tackle for a loss.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
19-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Sampson. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the...
Touchdown! Dylan Sampson, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Herbert now. Here's Mitchell with a catch. And he loses the football a second time. He's on his way. And it's scooped. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So on now comes the Jets offense as they're going to go for 2 here. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's caught. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Yeah, nigga.
Return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Herbert. That's taken in by Kraft.
Bro, I played the soft spot.
Inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's going to be caught by Samuel. There goes a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
Yo.
Inside the 5.
Yo.
He's out of bounds right at the
Yo.
30.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Saints.
Now they bring the tight end in motion right. Now it's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints.
I'm so ready for the game to be over with. I'm so tired of going tit for tat with these niggas.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here's Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. The quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Debo going in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And